Instructor Lou. This is Nakia Yeoman, and here is my slideshow for the week 4 assignment. So it's called Innovative Healthcare Solutions. So one of the companies that I decided to write about was GTX Core, and it's called GTXO, and it's a pioneer in the GPS wearable technology and a leader in enterprise two-way GPS real-time personal location-based services. So basically just GPS that you can wear and take with you. It's headquartered in Los Angeles, California, with distributors in over 13 countries. So you could say that they're worldwide. GTX Corp offers 3 product lines of tracking and monitoring GPS, and that includes smart soles for your shoes to standalone GPS devices, and digital solutions with their Track My Workforce and Android app. Of each of these solutions, they report to their GTX tracking platform, which is accessible through any internet connection device or connected device, and to their smart locator app. Through the use of these devices within the healthcare field, people with medical conditions such as Alzheimer's, which can oftentimes be wanderers, or those with dementia, can also be tracked and monitored without the burdensome task of physical 24-hour care. As a product overview for the products under the GTX Corporation, one of them is a standalone model, and it's a mobile tracking device that can be embedded to other products such as computers, phones, tablets, and items such as those. Embedded model is a GPS device that is placed in your shoes, or what they call smart soles, to track the loved ones and ensure their safety. And another item they have is the tracking app, which allows employers to monitor their employees' whereabouts after the app is downloaded to their smartphone or tablet or whatever device they are using while they are on the clock. Medical record ID. So they have something called Code Amber Alert Tags, which is a non-invasive ID tag that can fit on a keychain and provides life-saving medical information to emergency services personnel. And if a person that happens to be wandering or may have lost their way or gets hurt somewhere and nobody is around, they're able to be identified, found, and the ID tag has information about them that emergency personnel are now able to use initially just to find out if there's anything wrong with them before they treat them. Threats to existing healthcare organizations. Well, for this one, I found more pros than cons, but I still found a couple of cons for the healthcare organizations. So depending on the severity of the person's condition, the device could remove the requirement for a para or in-home care personnel or additional staffing for monitoring patients in healthcare facilities. Products could cost healthcare insurance companies more money if physicians deem that they are necessary for their patients. And healthcare premiums could raise due to cost of technology, developing technology. Increased use of embedded devices exposes networks to viruses, and patients' personal information, a risk of vulnerability, is heightened due to the possible lack of network security. The healthcare organization partnerships. GTX Corp has partnered up with about 6 outside organizations, some from a company that, like Prothotics, it manufactures and supplies millions of insoles from major athletic and shoe companies. And they also happen to have a big professional medical market base. And they happen to be a big supplier for U.S. military footwear, which I was well aware of because I am in the military and I run supply for my section. Telic GmbH develops and markets telematic products worldwide. Telefonica Deutschland Holding AG Telecommunications Group offers mobile telecom, DSL, and high-speed internet capabilities, and they happen to be one of the biggest in the overseas location in Europe. I know because I used to work for them. And also the Brewer Group is a marketing partner, and they assist in establishing secure partnerships and private and public health in the private and public healthcare sector. And they also secure the product endorsement and provide global exposure for GTX Group. And Telit Wireless Solutions are telecommunications company. It's basically a one-stop, one-shop, offers an extensive portfolio of quality cellular short-range and GNSS modules in 80 plus countries, 35 sales offices, and 60 distributors. And Life Button 24 is also similar to Life Alert, and it is a 24/7 emergency assistance concierge service. Individuals with this service can be tracked anywhere, and emergency services can find them quickly. In conclusion, GTX provides quality monitoring devices for personal use in healthcare facilities. Although there is a risk in utilizing Wi-Fi network and internet technology for these devices, the positives greatly outweigh the negatives. Not only is this company's products innovative, but they have set a new standard for the way we're able to adequately care for those with conditions such as Alzheimer's, dementia, and other life-threatening illnesses. The use of these devices could also be extremely useful as a tracking device for abducted children. And here are my references. So I hope you liked my presentation. I will post it in the assignments queue.